So for the past 2 years, at the very beginning of the year, I have done a Meet the Artist tag, so I figured I would carry on that kind of tradition and do one for 2019. So like I said, I did 2 Meet the Artists in the past. I did one for 2018 as well as 2017, and both of those I actually did in watercolor, in different sketchbooks, different kinds of paper, but for this one I kind of wanted to change it up and use my Copic markers. I've kind of been burnt out with watercolors, honestly. I had a very long-term phase of loving watercolors, and I still do enjoy using watercolors, and I still like using watercolors. I just kind of want to change it up for a little while, so I have been using my Copic markers quite a bit recently, which is definitely not a bad thing in my book, because I think Copic markers are my favorite medium. They're just very expensive. Alcohol markers as a whole tend to be quite the expensive medium, and especially Copics, because you did not know they are awfully expensive compared to a lot of other cheaper alternatives, but they kind of dominate the market for alcohol markers just because they are so popular, and they have a brush nib, which everyone loves. I've actually only ever used Copic markers for alcohol markers, so I have never tried like Ohuhu or just any other cheaper alternatives. I think I have one Winsor & Newton marker that I got in an Art Snacks box, but as a whole, I'm so satisfied with Copic markers. I have no intention of switching over brands, or honestly even trying out new brands, because they are expensive no matter how you look at it. They all tend to be pretty up there, so I'm very happy with my Copic markers. So in my last Meet the Artist tag I did for 2018, I did draw myself with my cat, and I did that again for this year. The only reason I did not do that in 2017 was because I actually did not have my cat when I drew that. I got him in February of 2017. I actually adopted him on Valentine's Day, so he's my Valentine's baby, and his like 2nd anniversary of being adopted is coming up, and that's so exciting! But his name is Aslan. He shows up in a lot of my videos just because he likes to jump on my desk and sit on whatever I am working on, because he is a good boy. He likes to sit on my sketchbook, and he likes to smack around my pencils and pens because he is a problematic little dude, but I love him regardless. Also, I don't really talk about myself a whole lot on this channel. I mean, I kind of do because I'm talking the entire time, but I don't think I've ever mentioned my name is Chrissy. Hello. I go by Ushi Prince on almost all of my social media. I think I still have a couple accounts that are under Flower Tigers, which is an old username I had, but for the time being I go as Ushi Prince on like Tumblr and Instagram and YouTube and whatever else there is. I don't know. I only really use YouTube. That's a lie. I use Tumblr, but I don't post my own content to Tumblr. I just go on Tumblr to look at funny stuff, pretty much. And I am horrendous at posting to Instagram. My dog is barking in the background, by the way. I am sorry if you can hear that, which you probably can because he's loud. But I don't post to Instagram super often anymore because Instagram's kind of a very discouraging platform, is a way to put it. Also, for the actual clothes I drew on myself, I did try to replicate the pattern of the 21 Pilots hoodie that I got from the concert I went to in November. It's like a floral camo. It's called their camo collection, but it's not like camo, it's just a bunch of foliage and flowers. My god, my dog is still barking. It's just a bunch of foliage and flowers. But I really like that hoodie. If I could wear one single article of clothing, I would wear this jacket forever. I love this jacket so much. And then I know a lot of people do like a what's in my bag section for their Meet the Artist tags, but what I have in my actual purse is not super interesting by any means. I have like hairbrush, gum, band-aids, ibuprofen, not super fun stuff. I never really carry my sketchbook around with me in my bag, mainly because I don't want it really to get damaged. I don't really have a reason to bring my sketchbook with me. I never really carry around anything fun, so I just kind of did a section of stuff I use a lot, like my sketchbook, Switch, Instax mini camera, keys, wallet, phone, pretty much that covers it. Don't actually use my wallet too often because I do have a wallet case, but I have a very cute Gorilla Kuma wallet and it matched the aesthetic, so I included it because I can. But overall, I am really happy with how this one turned out. I wasn't a huge fan of how the 2017 or the 2018 Meet the Artist tag I did turned out, to be honest. I was more so happy with the 2017 one at the time, but looking back on them, not the biggest fan of them. So I am happy that this one turned out better, I guess. I wouldn't say better, I just like how this one turned out more. The only thing I definitely do not really like about this one is that when I was going through and lining everything with the black colored pencil, I realized I forgot my nostril piercing. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm holding a black pencil, I'll just dot it on there. And it turned out really big and it just looked like this really giant black dot on my face. I just put a small white dot with a gel pen in the center, just like a white dot on there to kind of fix that a little bit. And it definitely helped, but that's like the one thing I was like, oh god, why did I do that? But aside from that, I did try to keep this one pretty simple. I know a lot of people go above and beyond with their Meet the Artist as far as design goes, but this is a smaller sketchbook and I feel like, especially traditionally, I didn't want to screw it up. So I kept it to minimal text, minimal background stuff going on. I just kind of wanted to keep it pretty simple. But I would definitely recommend looking into other people's Meet the Artist tags if you're interested. Some people do very extravagant designs and they look really cool, but like I said, I kept mine super simple. But that is pretty much it, so thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next one.